So bear with me while I try to get this camera together. I'm going to title this video From Roberts Park to Downtown Tampa, Part 2, the real story. This is a video of hope. This is a video of how no matter what life brings to you, you can turn it around. That is, you can turn lemon into lemonade. So, let's talk about Roberts Park and how did I get there? And what did I do before then? When I moved in, well, prior to moving into Roberts Park, I was used to being in executive positions from Tampa to Baltimore. And they pay good money. Those positions include executive directors, assistant director, program coordinator, etc. Good money. In 2014, life as I knew it, well actually 2013 or 2012, life changed as I knew it because I had lost my job. And losing my job, I went from not even having a concern about money to barely having money. I went from actually having to go through an eviction. In addition to an eviction, I remember having to live in, I guess you could call it a mobile park. And living in that mobile park, I think it was the worst of the worst. Because I remember having to deal with issues like, definitely, a lot of people there were low income, definitely dealing with mental health issues. So I had to be able to see light in the dark. Eventually I moved out of that and I moved into Roberts Park. And it's crazy because when I moved into Roberts Park, that same year, I was told by the doctor that I had cancer and that part of my lung had to be removed, and which it was. In fact, they told me I had a 20% chance of living. But won't God do it? Not only did I recover, but the first day after surgery, I was asked to do therapy, which was planned for at least 2 weeks. My first day of therapy, I was told that there was no need for no more therapy and I was out of that hospital. Then when I got home, you had to do your aftercare home care. Again, the expectation that should be about a week, 2 weeks of therapy. After the first day of therapy, they told me that I no longer needed therapy. So, ain't God good? So let me tell you how I was able to use my experience in Roberts Park to change the narrative. So when I got into Rovers Park, I started what's known as the Center for Nonprofit and Community Development. And that entity was supposed to be focused on working with nonprofits and community development. Since starting, it has been successful in providing training to nonprofits in over 45 different states. And we're talking about different levels of training. In addition to that, work with over 350 nonprofits to get started. And that just is simply part of how I've been able to nurture from losing a job to being evicted to moving to Rovers Park to building a business to moving to Downtown Tampa. Ain't God good? And that's just part of my story. I'm saying all this, and I especially want to say this to seniors. So I'm 69, and I'll be 70 next year. But his was different, and his was strange. I don't feel it mentally. That is, it seems like for me, every time I come up with an idea, before you know it, I'm creating an idea that's better than that. That's in part to God's gift of critical and creative thinking. Don't ask me why I did this video tonight. I hope someone sees it and know that no matter how far down you are, you can rebuild and build it. And normally I have a lot of things to say, but because something has gotten into me to make this video, I think I'm gonna cut it right here. I just hope somebody understands, no matter where you at, no matter what age you are, that you can change it all if you believe in yourself.